Here we go. Let's see.
There we go.
Boom. And there's your emotional damage. Not only have I defeated your 4 backroom dancers, I've also taken your choreographer.
You know what? I'm keeping your bonsai tree.
And there's nothing you can do about it. Fuck you. Go back to Vegas where you belong. Siegfried. He's Siegfried and Roy. Merged together into one perfect being. Oh, now we're on the stage now. I love it. It's like, back off. How? How dare you? Don't you think you can get away with your latest outrage? I know the little codes are still vibing.
That's the way, absolutely.
Yeah. Escape! He does the Naruto run away. Okay, he's not a boss. He is just
Sorry, you're just about to say he's not a bad villain.
He's just someone on Tumblr. That's all that is, right?
He's a keyboard warrior.
He's a keyboard warrior, yeah.
Crack.
Yeah. Alright then. Okay,
Right, you've got your square ball behind there.
What's in the box? TM49. TM49.
Changes per game, so...
Yes, TM49. Not Torment. We already have Torment. I'm going to guess... Bullet Seed? Snatch. That's fair.
Kind of literal.
Yeah. My god, we have thematically consistent TMs? What sort of fucking nonsense is this?
Okay, so is that a door at the back of the room there?
It is. I was just checking to
the
see
way
if
there.
we're fully healed.
And was there a flight of stairs that you could have gone through beforehand? Or did you get everywhere before this?
I think I went anywhere before that, I think.
Okay.
Oh, look who it is.
Do you not remember the whole reason that we were doing this was for the Plusle?
Yes, I remember. Here he is. Yeah. And he has a little spotlight to himself. Oh. Duking!
Jump.
Kyun. Boing. Alright, calm down, okay.
I'm going to call that thing Tina.
She is very positive. Out of relief? No, it was starved, Duking. That's kind of what was going on here.
I'm so happy. Oh yeah, I'm hungry.
Okay, there was items down there. I have to go back for them now. Boing.
Do you want a free Plusle? It's not Shadow.
Yay! I mean, do I have a choice?
Probably do. Okay, I guess you don't.
No.
I'm your responsibility now.
He just jumped into me. Ah! Really is Tina.
Aiming for your knees?
Well, she kind of went into the midriff more so, but yeah, given that if she had more of a leap, she actually would reach that. So, P star da, as they call it. Right. Thank you, Dookie. Thank you, Duking, for doing absolutely nothing.
He gave us a bop of a song for.
That's true. Now, I need to go back in that place now.
Right, so this is Agate City, is it?
Yeah, no, this is Pyrite Town, I think.
Pyrite?
Yeah, Pyrite, yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's real.
Okay, so you've beaten that Miror B fleas. He gives you Plusle in the next room.
Yes.
His name's not Duking, it's Ginzero.
In Japan?
In the Japanese, yes. He gives you the Plusle after you leave town, the fortune... Yeah. So the game doesn't tell you where to go, you have to go to the fortune teller to figure out where the plot is next.
That's it. Just leave it at the fortune teller, it's fine.
Yeah.
They're guaranteed to go there.
The fortune teller will tell you of a place in far north where you can revive dark Pokemon.
Ah, okay.
A Pokemon Center for Umbreon. You're fine. So that'll bring you to Agate Town. Agati Town or whatever, however we want to call it.
Just a gate town.
Yeah, there's one gate.
There was a scandal there once. Just one. So it's a gate.
Duquesne Gate.
Duquesne Gate. We can't go into details about what the scandal was, but as I say, it was.
Now, the thing is, I don't know what these kind of games. Do you have to talk to the fortune teller in order to unlock?
That's
like
a good
that
question,
most
actually.
time?
I would say there would be a scripted little flag there, yeah. Unless you get it from like watching the news or something like that, you know.
Oh, you got a bridge.
I can get over it.
Oh no, you can't.
You lied to me.
Hmm.
You're disgusting. Kira, language.
I think you might be back here
The
later on.
thread broke.
Oh no. That's some bullshit.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
I do actually want to know.
I think it was to the far right. If you went to the far right on this floor,
Yeah,
I think you didn't fully explore there.
that's why I'm curious now, because like those two lunchboxes had to come from somewhere.
Mm.
So I'm trying to find them now. While I'm here. While I'm here clearing the place out, I might as well, you know, steal all their shit. Because Miror B isn't going to come back anyway, he's on tour.
I mean, we might as well turn this break and entry into a robbery.
And you see, I like the way you think. You sir, you're speaking my language. There we go. You're right, James. Yeah, about your orders, you might want to review them, because, yeah.
So if we're looking at while we're clearing out the crowd that we should have these stragglers.
Mm.
We've got a Zeta coming out next year.
Yes.
At some stage, is that going to be in Switch or Switch 2?
I would
Sorry,
say
Super Switch.
I would say, like, again, at time of recording, because we must specify this, we are in a time vacuum as we're talking to you. We still haven't heard about the Super Switch,
Yeah.
so we don't know, and we may never know. But
Or
I
is
would
it going to
assume
be one of those dual release? Have they ever done that? Like a dual release?
I actually don't know.
Breath of the Wild got put out on both,
Yes,
but I don't know how. Like if they had to design, how much they had to design the Wii U version versus.
Yeah, see, that's the trouble. That's the trade-off you have sometimes. Is that like you don't quite know, like they will know internally whether there's a new console out or not.
Yeah.
And they'd have and of course then because it's Game Freak, they'd have the dev pack to go with, so they'd be able to have first dibs.
Oh yeah.
It's different if you were outside the realm.
Yeah.
Which in fairness, like you don't really see with Nintendo that much. Like you'd have once Switch is out and they're able to like mess around with it. They might have a few studios that might to give preference to Platinum Games and stuff like that.
Hopefully it'll be backwards compatible.
Oh god, yeah, there has to be. It has
Switch
to be.
wasn't.
I know, but then that's kind of their fault. Now, in fairness, like, that was such a jump between. I'd say there is a sizable jump between the Wii U and the Switch anyway.
Yeah.
In terms of the actual back end of the technology, so backwards compatibility really wasn't an option, but that's where you have that's where you need a team to actually. If there's anything worth taking off the Wii U, then there's
They
an
also
option.
invested quite a bit in building up the retro library.
Yeah, exactly. So they need to.
They could say, "Hey, here's your, all your NES, SNES, and GB and GBA
Everything you need,
stuff.
yeah.
right out the gate."
Exactly, and that makes the most sense.
Yep.
In my view, I think that does make a lot more sense. But as I say with anything else, like you just do need to. We have to recognize as well that Nintendo are not doing it for our kind of what will make the most money is the model, and unfortunately it means our satisfaction is not profitable. If they see a way of re-releasing certain games for certain consoles, that's the way they'll do it.
That's going to be a thing as well.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the way they're looking at it. Where is it possible for them if they can kind of present it as if it's a good deal for us and still makes money for them, they'll do it that way.
Hey, do you want to buy Red and Blue again for the 7th time?
Yeah, but it's the originals one, and you don't have to pay for physical copies. So
I mean,
we'll give it to you.
I'm actually thinking now, how many times have I bought that Gen 1 game over and over?
Yeah.
Bought it to begin with. Bought Yellow. Bought Fire Red.
Yeah.
Bought it on the eStore.
Oh, the virtual console. Yeah. Yeah.
So I've bought Gen 1 at least 5 times. I got Let's Go.
Yeah. But that's just it.
So
Like
I've bought the same game 5 times.
Yeah, but that's mad, isn't it? Because like you couldn't necessarily, like, no other company can get away with that model. They'd be accused of fucking rip-offs, like Rockstar were with GTA, and I suppose like certain other like bigger companies with like the remake culture as well, you know.
Yep.
So
and I would wonder, like, at some point will they just cut the cord and say here's everything with one engine behind it.
Yeah,
so
I
that,
mean,
like, they're, like, we can shut everyone up on the reboot remake cycle by just saying, hey everyone, here's your 9 games with the one, or here's the retro Gen 1 to Gen 5 on the one engine.
Well, was that the hope?
Shut the fuck up.
Was that the hope then with Ilka and the and Brilliant Diamond? Because that, like, if that is what they would look like, given a kind of like a blanket remake, then that's very underwhelming. So that's the problem, is that in order to do that, you're upscaling some games, and you're kind of like, you'd be actually downscaling possibly Black and White. So I don't know whether that's actually, if the net return that is good. And again, much of the point, I think the central point with like, we had this debate last time with Diamond and Pearl remakes, is that you pick the worst of the 3 games there. You should, like, if you're going to be remaking anything from Gen 4, it's Platinum you're remaking, because that had the more content.
Oh yeah.
You know, so for something like that, you want to be...
Ilka had their hands tied behind their backs. Game Freak didn't want to be potentially outshone.
Yeah, exactly.
Making a game within 2 months of them putting out
Legends,
which they didn't know if it would be a success or not.
Exactly. So like,
and it was a runaway success.
It was. So, but that teaches them what kind of stuff, what kind of market is out there now.
Yeah.
Now, probably for the first time in a long time, there's more of an appetite for a new Pokemon experience than there is a remake.
Yep.
If you think about it, because all the kind of
like remakes, they've done Yellow, they've done Crystal, they've done, you have your standard 3rd versions.
Yeah.
Then you have your Fire Red, Leaf Green, you have your Heart Gold, Soul Silver,
yes.
You have your Auras. Heart Gold, Soul Silver was the best of those.
I'd agree with you on that, yeah.
Auras gave people what they wanted, but it also took away the Battle Factory.
Yeah. But
that Tower, whatever it was called.
Well, I think that was a balancing act between like you're getting your megas and you're getting slightly different, and you're getting a bit of extra, like, you know, plot with the Oxides and Rayquaza and all that.
Yeah.
So that's, I think it's fair enough personally, but that's.
They had the interview where your man Miyamoto had said, kids don't have attention spans.
Yeah.
You can't like give them a long form challenge. They wouldn't be able to hack it.
Well, in fairness, it's also that, because like there's other games out there now. Like, the games are more accessible now. Where like, where like in that age, like we would have.
Oh no, he didn't say disgracefully, as you're putting more graceful spin on what he said. He said kids do not have the attention span.
He's right. He's right. They don't.
Like literally, his godson yesterday.
Yeah.
All he wanted was to play and spend the money on, is it Minecraft?
Yeah, Minecraft probably.
But the skins of it.
Yeah.
Wouldn't like.
That's a model I've never
understood.
I've never understood how skins is a money making business.
But it's because like it's like you fleece children out of fucking stupid shit.
Yeah.
Like it is literally that Simpsons episode with fucking Lisa Lionheart.
But she's got a new hat.
She's got a new hat. But like, but you need that new hat. I said this. I hate the culture. I hate everything about it. I'm not.
But also, I need that hat.
Do you? Now, in fairness, right? See, Nintendo could always have been cunts about this, right? They could have said, "Oh, we've got 5 new megas on the way out.
Yep.
Give us $30." And like that would have been fucking that would be extortionate, because that'd actually hold them back content from you. But then again, a lot of big publishers want to do that because they know it's a money spinner.
Yep.
Like Ubisoft taking away your ownership of their games.
Like
so that they can
remember,
send it back to you.
I remember back in the day. I'm saying back in the day. I can remember back in. I was still up in Belfast at the time, and is there any chance it's a Shadow?
Don't think so.
Shadow Teddy Ursa? Come on.
Evil Teddy?
Yeah.
Evil there?
Evil Teddy, come on.
Don't think so.
Ubisoft had put out, here's like different outfits for your horse, please give us more money.
Yeah.
And they got ripped into it for that.
Yeah, rightfully so.
And then people paid.
Yeah. But there's always going to be a certain proportion that does.
Yeah.
You know, kind of way. Like they'll always like they'll always take a little bit on the chin. Like Bethesda does this all the time, where Bethesda knows it annoys people with its like bad quality control and stuff like that. But they also realize that their games make so much noise because of like something shambolic happens, and that almost acts like kind of viral marketing for them.
Yeah,
and it doesn't make sense.
Publicity.
It's a bit of publicity, yeah.
There absolutely is bad publicity.
Yeah. Again, to these guys, they don't care.
To some Americans.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well,
they are wrong. Like, we're accepting that they're wrong, you know. But the problem is that you can't say that to them because, like, they say, "Well, we're still making money." Like, see, people are still buying the game because, well, you have like.
Yeah, but you could have sold more money if you were competent. You could have earned more money by being competent.
But here's the thing, you see, like this is the thing about, like, especially when you have a franchise that's already established, that game has already sold itself before. It's guaranteed to make that money before it's even gone out.
We complain about Scarlet and Violet to death.
Yeah.
Are you still going to buy Zeta?
But yeah, because I think it's an. But you know what? No, that's different. You see, that's different because Scarlet and Violet was a genuinely good experience. They did well with that. The quality was there. It wasn't like X and Y where you bought it for the sake of it, and in a sense where, like, okay, it's X and Y, it's the first game on the 3DS, let's see what they can do, and it's a hatchet job compared to what ends up being, like, say, Sun and Moon, and then you have Sword and Shield. But Sword and Shield is a hatchet job compared to Scarlet and Violet. There's a pattern there where it actually does take.
It takes them 3 games to actually figure it out.
Which shouldn't be the case. That should never happen. And yet
the timelines are given.
That's because the timelines. Exactly. Yeah. But like I said,
we demand yearly to yearly and a half.
That's where we're at now. Yeah, and that's a shame because, like,
they're afraid of becoming irrelevant and no longer popular.
Yeah.
But and I'll kind of disagree here. They have done a really impressive thing in which I've got one of my nibblings showed up at a family dinner last week before, wearing a Pikachu t-shirt.
Yeah.
With his parents not influencing him to get it.
No, it's cultural.
It has spanned, like, generations.
Yeah.
It has spanned, and it's not like, if I was looking at, like, Sonic is a game that it's a dad game.
Yeah.
Doom is a dad game. Or at this stage, like, for, like, if we're talking about Neil, we're talking about Grandad.
Whoa. In fairness, I don't look on the family. He's not going to listen to this, so it's fine. Carry on.
But, like,
carry on.
when I was a kid, Doom was a dad game.
Yeah, I suppose it is. Yeah, like, but as I said, like, it is the age game. Where, like, yeah, so the Pokemon have done so well to keep themselves relevant. But then again, that's also just Nintendo generally have done very well to keep themselves relevant because Mario, Zelda, Kirby is even having a bit of a resurgence, you know, and that
I thought Kirby would have been a parent game, not a.
No, because there's a good Kirby. There's a Epic Yarn Kirby there as well. So that's a game.
Yoshi.
That's a game that's
Yoshi's Epic Yarn.
Yeah. Is it? Yeah. Yeah, Kirby's Epic Yarn. Yeah.
Yoshi.
No, I thought there's a game with Kirby in it. I'm thinking of. It's probably the wrong title, but then again, that's also like that benefits from, like, say, like a parent buying their kid a Switch for Christmas, and they pick the 3 most colourful fucking bright things they see. They recognise a Pokemon thing, they recognise a Mario, and they recognise, oh, this little pink thing looks nice, I'll get that. You know.
Metroid would be a parent game, I think.
Yes.
You wouldn't buy. That's not something you'd buy for the kid.
No, that's for you. That's for you. That's when the kids aren't playing the Switch. That's
aimed at you guys.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, absolutely. You know, but that's also
would have been aimed at us as kids. Like it's. Yeah, it kind of grew as kids grew.
Exactly, but some of the franchises have still done that as well. You know, like there's one I can't think off the top of my head now, but like it's matured with the audience to a certain degree. But like that's also because they're still chasing that core audience. They're still making games for them.
Yeah.
Even when we played the Monkey Island escape or Return to Monkey Island there, like. The whole point,
it was a love letter to the fans.
It was a love letter to themselves because there was a 30-year difference between them, and they said, we're all dads now, and we're playing games with our kids, and we're thinking, like, this is what we do now, and this is why. And we'd say, what would happen if this main character was in the same position where they're telling the old stories back to these kids, and their kids they don't believe that they made those games, and they had that time in the sun. This is like. No, this is genuinely what we've made. This is what we've done. And so
I'd put it to you like this then.
Yeah.